Do you like Solo Leveling sincerely? I want to know because who's we? I am making a video on Solo Leveling. I'm in the process of editing it. I already recorded it. But I think it's worth it to discuss, why do you like it? What about it? Hi. What about it do you like sincerely? And without I know I can be such a jerk about it. I want to know why you enjoy Solo Leveling sincerely. Well, joke's on you. I don't watch it. Yeah, so I'm curious to know your thoughts. So, let me know. It's hot. It's because it's hot. To make swords and knives. That's nice. Nice outfit. Thank you. Going old school. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You'll be a good boy. Let's see. We'll see about that. Ice cream. You missed everything that I said. I'm talking about Solo Leveling. Have you seen the anime Solo Leveling? I'm making a video on it. I'm in the process of making a video. And I feel like it's a good discussion to have. You're a hermit? Heard. Me too. Felt even. Soup is like your hairline today? Huh? Talking about my hairline? It's okay if you do, I don't care. I've heard Solo Leveling is a whole lot of aura farming with no writing. I agree. I happen to agree. How are you doing? I'm well. How are you? Making homemade snack wraps tonight. Let's go. Like the ones from McDonald's, because I love those. You look like Spider-Girl? Who's that? I got 5 acres and warehouse. I'm a young weirdo. Okay, nice. Cool. I have seen only One Punch Man. Okay, that's cool. One Punch Man's cool. You like my hairline today? Thanks, I guess. Hello, welcome in. I have diarrhea that smells like eggs. Thank you so much for that contribution. I appreciate that. Sick fan. Yeah, so hi Drake's dad's mustache. Thank you so much for being here. I can only put songs on that are, what's it called? That are copyright free. So that's all I can do. So sorry about that. That's all I can do. So sorry. So sorry. Let me pop out the chat. We finna pop out the chat. We finna be in the pit and pop out the chat, you know? You know the vibes. So I just do want to know what your opinion is on Solo Leveling and sincerely why you like it. Why do you like it? Play Happy Birthday? You pretty much convinced me not to check out Solo Leveling when season 1 was on. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I did lay into it. And I feel like my feelings on it are very justified. But also, like, everyone's opinion is also valid because everyone having an opinion is valid, both fortunately and unfortunately. Also, hi, Blessed. So, yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are on it because... Hi, Blessed. How are you? I haven't watched an anime since Spirited Away. It gave me PTSD. Did it really? That movie's awesome. You didn't like it? You laid into it with a good backing behind it, I feel. I've heard the same sentiment all over. Yeah, but it's so popular is the weird thing. It's so popular. Like, popular to, like, a weird degree. You know what I mean? Spirited Away sucks? Wow, that's a crazy opinion. Okay. What do you like? Nah, I can't be mean. I gotta stop. I gotta cool it. I gotta calm myself down. Because I do want to have a sincere discussion, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to make people shy away from from wanting to, you know, from wanting to discuss, you know? So, yeah, cool your jets. That's fair. I do need to cool my jets. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure. Hey, so's Superman, but I personally thought it was kind of booty cheeks. I know, I need to see that one too. Spirited Away is good as well. Most of Studio Ghibli movies are good. I agree. And they also play on, like, they have, like, a really good thesis, I think. I think Studio Ghibli movies have a really great thesis. Yeah, and it's just, they execute these thoughts very, very well. And really cool. Except, I don't know about Kiki's Delivery Service. I don't really know what they were trying to say with that one, I'll be honest. Thank you for the compliments, everyone. But I'm here to focus on an academic conversation about Solo Leveling and about you want a Studio Ghibli tier list from you? That's a really great idea for a video, frankly. So what's Solo Leveling? It is an anime, and I just want to know. I'm making another video on it because season 2 came out a while ago, but and I filmed this also a while ago too. But I just want to know. I want people's sincere opinions on it. I'm sure I'm only gonna get like 1 or 2 because I don't know. Most of these are about like not the topic at hand. But you read the manga? Pretty cool. I read the manga too, and I feel like there's also nothing to the manga as well. So what did you like about the manga? Please tell me. And I promise I will not be a condescending asshole, and I'll sincerely, you know, absorb your opinions on it. Haven't read it. Well, someone did. Someone in chat read it, and I'm just curious to know. And this is an opportunity to have a real manhwa. And can I just tell you, like, I don't know. Okay, I want to know. Nothing wrong with Genu, okay? You look different, to be honest. It's because I don't have bangs. I didn't do my bangs today. Solo Leveling got lazy in the last episodes. Yeah, but where was it? Where did you feel the most impact on the episodes? You know? The glasses are cool, thank you. My eyes have been hurting me a lot lately. $1K aura there. Negative 1K aura there. Are you talking about Solo Leveling or are you talking about me? Because either way, I agree. You look good today. Thank you so much. Do I like sports? I do like sports, but only sports when I can play them. Solo Leveling was carried by the first episode, then fell off after. Okay, interesting. Can you tell me how it fell off for you? Could you please, no. Don't worry, okay, really simple. A friend of mine suggested to me, I read The Idea Belinda. It is pretty cool, like a video. No. I'm talking very specifically about, I was talking about Genu losing aura. I agree. I feel like he had aura when he didn't have as much power, in my opinion. I read the translation of the web novel coming out. Was coming out. Okay. Greetings from Chile. Hello, Chile. Hello, Chile. Yeah, so I'm curious to know your thoughts. Please let me know. Copyright free music. We'll just listen to the same shit over and over again. Chill vibes 10 hours. No ads. Okay, cool. City of Gamers. No copyright. Let's try this one. This one has a little mushroom on it. We'll try it. Okay, Genu. Okay, let's see what you guys said. Sorry. I'm locked in. I am locked in. Okay, Frank Vrooman, please tell me, can you please tell me how it was great and what you sincerely thought about it? Fossabot rocks. It really does. Solo Leveling failed to take the time to develop the characters as the show progressed. We didn't care enough about the new characters. That's something I agree with, but I want to know who about the fans, who the fans, how they feel about it, you know? Solo Leveling failed to develop the characters. Exactly. Show was the gyat, was it? The show was gyatted. In general, General Grievous. Hello, Stockholm, huh? Solo Leveling failed to take the time, I agree, but Genu would get cooked all the time when he wasn't strong. His aura wouldn't have been that high. I feel like you earn aura from failing, you know? That's how I feel. That sigh was real. I sigh all the time. Everybody's a freaking critic. Yeah, so, okay, it keeps skipping. We can have our own opinion, Frank. I mean, yeah, everyone can have their opinion, and Frank is, justified in having his opinion, which is totally fine. Solo Leveling failed to take, yes, hello, okay. I'm messaging you, I've been messaging you on Instagram. I hope I'm not bothering you. It's okay. I might not answer, but don't be mad. Okay, I've been, what's it, can you guys, can we... You look like a mix of Genu and Mystery? Who's that? Frank is a hater. Wait, what did he say? What did he say? I want to know his opinion. I'm curious. That's a valid point. You earn aura from failing, but you have to realize what you failed. What do you mean? Hot dog water. Agree. Lovely outfit. Thank you. Remember your BF? I don't have a BF. You're a mix between pretty and beautiful. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much. I like the part of Solo Leveling where Han Solo shot second. I love that part too so much. So, Butthead heard. Yeah, I agree. So I want to know, I didn't see if someone said what they think of it sincerely. I want to know. I feel like I'm getting a lot of people who agree with me, and maybe that's because I accidentally garnered an audience that agrees with me, but I do want to know. Solo Leveling is still a unique world with lots of potential. I'll still watch to see where it goes. Okay, I understand that, but what do you like about it? I think that the world building, I just feel like there wasn't enough world building. They just kind of said everything that's happening in the world. It was the same with Bleach. The power scaling gets out of hand and loses the story. So you agree with that? So then what is making you want to continue watching it? Just because you want to see where it goes? Because don't you think by season 2 they should have developed the characters and the environment a little bit more? By the end of season 2 of Attack on Titan, we knew so much. There was so much revealed. Every episode was so impactful. There was so much going on every single time. Every single episode, I mean, you know? Sometimes you could fail from the approach. Sometimes you can fail from what you say. Sometimes you can fail from what you do. I agree. And I feel like when you fail, you are aura farming because, it makes you better, you know? And I almost liked Genu better when he was, failing constantly. Evidently because I'm a hater. I don't think you're a hater. Squid Game 3 was very disappointing. I feel like Squid Game 2 was also very disappointing. I feel like season 1 of Squid Game was the only good one, in my opinion. I watched One Piece and didn't like it because it was slow. It is pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. But I just kind of skipped around. She's just trying to have a conversation and all these things. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's very warm out. I'm dressed a little, I'm dressed for a workout. I don't know, it is what it is. It's just part of it. Thank you so much for the 2 jewels. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dom K, I appreciate it. I think Solo Leveling should use the power-up system in Seinfeld. That's the best anime of all time. Agree. Can you imagine George Costanza as an anime? I love that. I frankly love that so much. George. How are we gonna... I can't even do... me failing at a George Costanza, impression is crazy. Is absolutely insane. Solo Leveling has potentially built up the greatest evil villain of all time. I want Sung Ji-nu to break bad. Okay. So you're thinking, oh, interesting. So you're thinking Ji-nu will become a villain. I like that arc. That would be really cool. Solo Leveling is definitely about getting the underdog gimmick down to a T. I don't think it necessarily needs a bunch of fleshed out characters. Okay, so you don't think it needs fleshed out characters. Okay, I see that. The glasses help me! I get really bad headaches when I look at the screen for too long. So, bro, what the hell? You risen up this girl? Seinfeld or Friends? Ugh. More Seinfeld. I'd never really liked Friends, personally. Okay, so... George Costanza... Yeah. Greatest anime protagonist of all time. That's funny. I like that movie. Solo Leveling is good because I usually like to do all side quests and take my time, but my friends want to rush. I get that, but how does that apply to Solo Leveling? You feel like all of that... I feel like... Thank you so much, Richie, for the bits. I appreciate it. For the jewels, sorry. I do like the different types of odd monarchs. Yeah, I feel like Ji-nu becoming a villain is a really cool arc, but they aren't building up to that at all. I don't feel like... It's Always Sunny, Seinfeld, Friends, IMO. Friends, honestly, is not even on my radar. I'll be honest. I think that the jokes aren't that funny. What the jokes are... That's it? Pivot! Okay, you know? I don't know. So what is side leveling? Did I spell it side leveling? Please tell me I didn't. I could have sworn. I thought I double checked. Did I do that? Really? Did I really do that? That's so annoying on my part. Are you serious? Did I call it side leveling? What's going on? What's going on? So Ji-nu villain arc is the international arc. I feel like they're probably getting ideas for it. Side leveling is where you get a level, but you only left or right side. And you know what? Solo leveling. Okay, so I did type it right. Okay, I just thought. Friends was for catching people's eyes while channel surfing the cable. I mean, heard. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. Me and Jennifer Aniston are cut from the same cloth, truly. Do I practice some sport? I mean, I was in sports throughout my whole life. But right now I'm talking about solo leveling. So I do sincerely want this to be like a discussion stream. Solo Leveling manhwa was so much better than the anime. I read a few of like the books of the manhwa. I read a few levels of the manhwa, and I don't see how people like it. Sincerely, I take it as information of the deal. I'm not part of the deal, and the deal is to put me out of misery for the goal to okay. Does anyone have anything like to contribute about this? You know what I mean? Because I feel like screen protection, blue, true nerd. Exactly, it hurts my eyes. What is Solo Leveling? It is an anime that's from Korea. That's from South Korea. Books give better detain at your own speed, and most people do not keep up to anime. I mean, yeah, but you can also just binge all of the anime, right? Thanks for if you're gonna give me $2 and then that's how you're gonna act, I'm not gonna respond, okay? In short, I said I can only see how justice you will provide the ruler, which honestly, they're just shit. What? You will provide the ruler of the world, which honestly, in my eyes, now they're just shit. I don't know what you mean by that. So, your favorite character from anime? I don't know, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, my favorite anime is Attack on Titan. But watch Blue Gender. What's that? What's that about? Where did you get the leggings from? My GF loves it. I got them from Amazon. So, can I get more contribution on this? Because I am like interested in. Did I watch Solo Leveling? Yes, I watched both seasons, and I read some of the manhwa, but it was so not my taste that I had to stop reading it. I was so bored by it, and I feel like there was just a lot. It just wasn't. I like Solo Leveling because it's an anime about one of the weakest hunters always being on the verge of death, basically becoming one with death to an extent. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. God, it's so gross. I'm not responding to this anymore. So that's interesting. He became one with death. I see that, but I feel like they didn't flesh that out, and that wasn't really a concept. Attack on Titan, Blue Gender, my favorite. No. Rewatching AOT right now, I feel like it's carried a bit by game knowledge a lot. By game knowledge? You feel like Attack on Titan is carried by game knowledge? That's how I feel about Solo Leveling. I feel like they really lean into the concept of it being a video game, but they like the whole concept of like raiding raiding caves and stuff and portals and whatnot. I feel like it's very WoW coded. You love Solo Leveling. Starry Cat, can you please tell me why? Because I'm trying to make a video and I'm trying to gather information and opposing opinions from mine, just so it can be a well-rounded video, and I feel like this is the best way to do it. So, yeah, I'm sincerely curious. It's overrated. It was a great show, but overrated. I kind of agree. It won Anime of the Year, and I want to know why it did to other people. I love the idea of it being about him being one with death, and like I think that that's such a cool concept, but they didn't flesh that out in any way, shape, or form, and I would love that as a concept. I feel like that's really cool, but I feel like we've gotten no development in that sense, and the arcs that we have are so quick, and I don't know. Why am I sitting like that? Because it's comfortable. In my opinion, Solo Leveling, the animation is top tier. The story is good so far, but I honestly can't tell if he's good or evil at this point. That's an interesting... Yeah, I mean, so why do you like the story? Why do you like the story? What about the story is interesting to you? Because I am... it's cliche, but he becomes one of the most powerful characters in manga manhwa, up there with Ramiro Tempest from Slime. Ooh, what's Slime? Congrats, you already win because you act like wise good man, but exactly just pure evil. I don't feel I'm win even if you give me this second I enter this words. What? Best anime of the year is called Booba Now? Oh, I thought you were saying something else. Is that really an anime, or am I just being a little too overly protective? Good day, friends. Hope you're, yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, sincerely. Can I fart? Please, of course I can. Solo Leveling, unfortunately, is just an animal that looks good. Thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, it's just an animal that looks good. It's not unique, dry. It's not unique, dry, and just seems like it's trying to OP. To OP done right, he unfortunately will never reach the level of Sinbad. Okay, interesting. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you so much for the bits and the jewels. I appreciate ya. So, well, definitely the story was thank you so much for the flower. Thank you so much. Well, the story was definitely a bit fast. I would have loved to see more struggle in getting through the first 10 levels. That's how I feel too. There was no struggle. I just don't understand like why it garnered such an audience when there was no struggle, there was no strife that he was overcoming. And I feel like it's important for people to see someone overcoming strife, and that's what most anime is about. It's about overcoming the strife and like rising from the ashes. That's why a phoenix is so impactful as a concept, because everyone goes through strife. Everyone has their own struggle. But all of us being able to rise from the ashes is inspiring despite our struggle. So I don't understand why someone who I guess you could kind of say is rising from the ashes, because he did die. He died. Sorry, spoiler alert in the first 2 episodes. But I just don't understand. Like after that, he's not trying hard to he saved his mother, yes, which was a beautiful scene. I will give it that. That was a very beautiful scene. And it hit me deeply because I'm going through it right now, let's just say. But I connected with Solo Leveling because the story combines relentless action, a protagonist who earns every victory, and fascinating mysterious world created by a gripping journey of growth and revenge. Okay, I can understand that, but I'll raise you this. How does he earn every victory? What is he, like, I feel like someone who earns a victory fails a lot in order to earn that victory. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we see all too often, like, he really was he was an underdog at first, but now he's just becoming too good, you know? People like his powers and are attracted to how people use different powers. I guess so. I guess that's interesting. Overcoming something special, please explain. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care if you unsubscribe if I don't turn around. Please know that. I sincerely don't care. I'm talking about something. Solo Leveling is just yet another garbage corporate stab at the MMO death game genre. You are just arguing with a bunch of casuals who don't give a fuck about quality, just graphics. Here's the thing. While I agree with you, I want to have a well-rounded video. So if I am... Yeah, go ahead, unsub. I don't care. I sincerely don't care. Thank you so much for the flowers. I appreciate it. Opinion on model trains? Let's freaking go, to be honest. I think model trains are sick as hell. So, while I agree with you, I can agree with that. Thank you so much for the 20 jewels, Salazar. I agree with you, and I'm not arguing. There's no arguing. I just want to have, like, a productive discussion. I feel like this is an interesting discussion to have, and it's something that I want to include in my video, because I need opposing opinions. I needed someone who sincerely likes it and why they like it and what about it is appealing. Like, why is it appealing to you? And he's also a smart character. He doesn't just rush into any portal like most characters, biting off more than he could chew. When he did, he left when he got hurt and he couldn't leave. It definitely feels like he gets paid. Okay, so wait, let me address that because that's interesting. He's also a smart character. He doesn't just rush into any portal. So here's the thing. One thing that they emphasize at the very beginning in season 1 is that he's a very intelligent character. He really factors in all of his surroundings and is able to, like, he's able to deduce very well how to get out of a situation. And that was something that we, like, greatly admired about this character, right? But towards the end of season 2, there's a portion where, and I don't remember exactly what happens, but it's almost like he's saying that he's not capable of doing something because he's not smart enough. It almost, like, there was something that happened, and I don't exactly remember. It's been a few months since I watched it, but it's saying, like, it said something like that he just isn't intelligent enough. And I feel like that's weird. I feel like that's really weird. So, like, for something that was emphasized so heavily at the beginning of the show, why did they suddenly get rid of that when it was such an important factor? Maybe it has something to do with him losing that ability because he's relied so much on his abilities, on his like physical abilities that he has now garnered. He's a solid dude too, loyal to his homie from the construction company. Yeah, true. The manga is top tier. The anime only just started. They did just rush into it a bit, but they can push through. It has some of the top tier writers and his strength. Does it have top tier writers? Are you like, what else have they worked on? Do you know? Because I don't know that. I got addicted of Dead Rails. Okay, I don't know what you're talking. He represents the little guy who has his life turned around by winning a lottery ticket. Yeah, I mean, that's like being like a chosen one. That is a classic trope in almost like every story where there's this underdog, this like unassuming character. You see it in Harry Potter. You see it in most epics, to be honest. I'm pretty sure Homer in the Iliad, was he an underdog? I feel like he was actually kind of a powerful person. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I read it. But and Frieren would be interesting. Oh, they are very opposing themes. I'm interested. Okay. I need to watch more Frieren. I didn't love the first episode. My mod keeps telling me about it. Blessed keeps telling me about it. Also, it's Deanie's birthday. We all need to say happy birthday to Deanie. Read the comic. The journey is going to be nice, but the end is subpar. He literally fell into power and becomes way too overpowered. Overall, the MC gets everything and suffers no consequences. That's how I feel too. I completely agree. The next arc is where they really begin to kick it into high gear. That's where the plot is. You learn what a monarch actually is. Do you not know what a monarch is? Boba Now was enforced in the beginning of the season. Is important to know Boba Now. I don't know what that is. When did it say he wasn't intelligent enough? I'm kind of confused. Okay, sorry. Sincere question. There was just like, I don't remember what the exact situation was, but there was something that implied that he like couldn't do something because he's like, oh, that's not what I'm good at. You know, meanwhile, at the very beginning, he was I have to watch it again and double check. So when I eventually do the video, I'll go back and double check on that because there was something, and I remember writing it down because I was like, wait, what? Maybe I have to find my notebook because I remember writing it down, but maybe I'll go find it at some point. But I will say the show had potential to be great. The issue was never nerfed him because they always allowed him to win every challenge in season 2, and B, they didn't just allow him to become so much stronger than the other characters. I know it. I feel like that's not fun. Like when someone just becomes so overpowered, much stronger than the other characters. Yeah, exactly. I don't think so. Thank you for the compliments, guys. I'm not purposely ignoring them. It's just I'm interested in. I'm just interested in discussing. That's all. Dune has a great giant worm that would also look like a boob now. Do you know the situation? No, I don't. I apologize. She has for bleeding on her. What? Whoa, that's a lot. Monarchs are a creation of one of the gods solo leveling meant to fight the angels. He also created a fight for the gods' amusement when they found out they rebelled. Oh, interesting. But why are they not, like, that is something. So here's the thing. I'm a believer in showing and not telling, but I feel like you really have to read between the lines to get to that point. Like, I don't think that that's something that's really emphasized or even discussed. Like, I believe in showing and not telling. I believe in that. But there wasn't a ton shown that that's what's happening. Do you know what I'm saying? But, like, I like that. I like the idea of that. But it's just not emphasized enough in the show and with, like, subtle, with subtle clues. And look, I prefer being shown and not told. I don't like being spoon-fed things. But I don't feel like even without the spoon feeding that it's something that's really shown very much. It's like the world's greatest chess player, now you fighting a box or UFC, you're going to be at an advantage from the start. I mean, I guess. We are interested in you, but not necessarily what you're interested in. Wow, that's so mean. In the beginning, he was spamming his strength state every time he leveled up, but the rise ability uses his intelligence stat. I think that's what you were talking about. He was spamming his strength state every time he leveled up, but his rise ability... Yeah, so maybe it was that he wasn't emphasizing. Yeah, so maybe he didn't... I see that. It's in the next arc. They hinted that at the end of season 2. Okay, I see that. Also, thank you for the $2, everyone. It's deeper than your understanding, and it's going over your head how simple it really is, thus overthinking and the main character being a strategist. Oh my god, you're such a douchebag. How simple it is. I feel like you're pretty simple because it is, it's a show about someone becoming super overpowered and there really isn't anything to it, but, I mean, go off, King. You are playing with your hair since I arrived. Why do you do... I just enjoy playing with my hair. The main characteristic is his intelligence. Then why at the end did he suddenly have less intelligence, something that he would have been able to do prior? Maybe it's because he didn't, like, flex that muscle, which I could see throughout this entire time. Maybe that's something he works on later. I could see that. He didn't have the intelligence to make the potion at first, so he started upgrading, and that's why he did the Hell Tower. Oh, okay, so that's exactly what I was talking about. Thank you, Tyler. I'm not confused by anything, guys. I don't know where you're getting that. I'm having a discussion. There's nothing I'm confused by. What I don't understand is why people like it so much, because I find it extremely boring. It felt like pulling teeth trying to finish it. Because he's constantly learning new abilities. I understand, but there's no, like, okay, here's the thing. In typical epics, where there's, like, a chosen character, like I said, Harry Potter, Star Wars is another one. In many epics, there's this one character that gets chosen that is unassuming, that ends up becoming this incredibly powerful character and leads the entire storyline. This said character goes through a lot of strife. People doubt him. People doubt the ability that they can even accomplish anything, but they do it anyway despite what everyone else thinks. They go through a ton of strife in order to overcome. What strife has he gone through except for, you know, the very beginning? Like, the very beginning when he dies. After that, it's just only uphill. I would expect, especially for, like, a video game show, to have some kind of strategy, for there to be some kind of strategy so he can move ahead. And I am not seeing a parallel with these other epics that show strife, that show someone really, like, being able to move through pain and work with pain and using that as a strength. Like, that is so important to me personally. I think that it's important as a storyteller to show someone using pain and agony to their advantage. I think that that's important with storytelling. I don't see them doing that, except for his motivation being caring for his mom. No story, no development, no character development with that. No character development with himself. Like, there's hardly any character development. I don't know why I'm supposed to care about these characters, except for the fact that she's in the hospital. But why do I care about this character? I don't feel like it earns emotional ties with someone when you're just like, oh, she's just in the hospital. Like, I don't see how they're using this pain and strife with the character in the same way I have with other epics that have really been compelling. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't see this. Oh my God, thank you so much. 50 gifted subs? Oh my God, thank you. Ein Auslander, thank you. Wow, that's incredible. Oh my God, thank you so much. Wow. Wow, thank you so much. I'm so sorry to move on, but I just thank you so much for gifting all these memberships. I can't even begin to tell you how much this means to me. I promise all of this goes right back into streaming and editing and all of this. I feel like crying almost. Thank you so much for this. Wow. 100 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ein Auslander. Thank you. Yeeky. Another 50? What the hell? Oh my God. Thank you. 150 gifted Another 50? Is this to shut me up? Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. I can't. 200 gifted memberships. Please, I appreciate this, but please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. You need to prioritize yourself and make sure that you can, take care of yourself, Thank you so much. 250? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Another 300? Are you okay? Wow. Thank you so much. I can't. Thank you so much. This is insane. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Just thank you. Thank you so much. I don't mean to gloss over this, but I I felt like I was cooking there for a second. Thank you so much. Wow, I can't believe this. Thank you. This is incredible. I'm just so honored. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support. Just being here is support enough. And I can't, what is this? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 300 gifted subs. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I hope you don't feel like I'm glossing over anything. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna circle back to the topic at hand, but thank you so much. That's incredible. Thank you. Okay, so Yeeky said, you are not wrong about that, but that's an opinion. Is my point, thus the confusion on the factual intent the author had for the viewers. How is what I had factual, but then what I say an opinion, but what you're saying is factual? And what is the intent for the viewers? You haven't said that. But thank you again. I'm so genuinely so thankful for all of this. I can't even begin to explain. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, 300 gifted subs. I can't believe that. Thank you. Now everyone can go see my my video. But yeah, thank you. Welcome to the Soupiest. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you want to tell us about it? Do you have anything to say? Is there anything you want to say at all? I'm soupy. You are. Everyone here is so soupy. Thank you guys. Good guy activism. Thank you. Another 50? Are you okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. Is there anything you want to say? Do you want to talk about anything? Thank you again. Another 50? Oh my God. Wow. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Is it because you want me to shut up? And I'm not turning around. Did he really say turn around? No, he didn't. If you have anything you'd like to say, thank you so much. Just you feel free to say it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's insane. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to just to circle back, but I did want to see. I did want to get into why. Yeah, so there was something that Yeek, I think, said earlier that I wanted to respond to. And I feel like I'm not getting enough evidence as to why the writing is good in general. Why do you consider the writing good? And like, you're saying that I'm confused. I'm not confused. This is my opinion about it. And I feel like my opinion is very justified, and people that I respect have the same opinion. And also, my experience watching it felt like pulling teeth. I'm someone who wants to enjoy things. I was ready to watch it and enjoy things, you know? So I don't understand. Please reply with me. I'm your first subscriber. Are you? I don't think you are. Share the stream with more people. Let's make it grand. Aw, thank you. Ein Auslander. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. Make it grand. Let's make it grand. Wow, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Chunky Boy Dinner. Thank you. You're my first one. I love Solo Leveling. Please tell me more about why you love it. This is the discussion I'm trying to have with everyone. But yeah, thank you. Wow, I can't believe how many subs. You can all watch my video now. Clam chowder. Thank you all. This is so wonderful. I'm a member. Let's go. Let's go. The writing is good for the short anime terms, in terms of giving people what they want. People want him to gain strength. They wanted his mom healed. They wanted to save him and the S-tankers. Yeah, I see that, but I don't, like, why is the, hello, Texas. I just don't see why, like, what is the, I just feel like there's no depth to the writing. So, like, when someone says that the writing is good and that, I don't know, I feel like when you start out being condescending with talking about a topic, it doesn't add to your point if you're just going to insult my intelligence. And that's something you need to factor in, because insulting my intelligence, like, I'm here to discuss. I'm here to be interested in why you're interested in it sincerely. And then if you insult my intelligence, it's like, it doesn't add to your point whatsoever. I just feel like what that says to me without saying it is that you can't justify your opinion, and you can't use evidence to back up your opinion. So yeah, don't sell yourself. I am not. I'm discussing Solo Leveling. But yeah, I just want to shout out and thank again Ein Auslander. Thank you again for the 400 gifted subs. That's crazy. This is the most amount I've ever had in my life. So I just want to sincerely thank you again. Wow. I have been going through such a hard time. For those who may or may not know, my brother passed away in February, and it has been like the worst time of my life, easily. And doing this has been so much fun and wonderful, and it's been an escape for me from the pain every day. So I just want to thank you. I want to thank all of you that are here, and especially Ein Auslander. because it's so meaning. It's like, you know, as long as you're taking care of yourself, please know, like, you need to prioritize yourself and make sure that you're okay before donating to anyone. But if this is something that you can sincerely afford, I'm honored that you chose me to, I'm honored. I'm truly honored that you chose me to give this money to, and it's not lost on me. And I promise I will, I promise, Scout's Honor, that this will all go right back into streaming and just making the stream better and making my content better, sincerely. You consider ending it often? Here's the thing. How about you don't consider ending it, because it's extremely permanent. It's the most permanent thing you can do. Or what? What a fucking horrible thing to say. I mean, first of all, it's none of your business, but what a fucking horrible, disgusting thing to say about someone. Like, I just mentioned my brother passed away, and you're like, did your brother kill himself or what? What the fuck's wrong with you? I almost feel like banning you, but you've been in chat before and been very nice, so I'm very hesitant. Thanks a lot for caring about me as well. It's casino wins. That's great, but you should spend that on yourself. I appreciate it, though. Don't get me wrong. Please know that I'm very appreciative. And yeah, thank you for also the kindness. Yeah, get help. Yeah. Yeah. God. I mean, he didn't, but the fuck is wrong with you? Why is that something you'd be celebrating? You're an awful person. Anyway. Don't acknowledge those people. They feel bold in the comments and don't understand the power of words, which is horrible. Yeah, I mean, they also don't have an impact on me. They're just very pathetic. And what, you want to rise? You want to rise out of me when I'm suffering? It's awful. It's just it's like, even though he didn't, it's just an awful thing to say about someone who's grieving, you know? I always donate 10% on YouTube streamers, 17% on charity, and 23% to church after every casino wins. Well, thank you. That's very honorable, and I'm very thankful that you chose me as someone. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. And your brother, everything you love, you will be together again. Yeah, at some point, but that'll be a very long time from now. And we're together all the time, to be honest. Yeah, stupid people. I mean, what it is that they're suffering, and so this is how I feel like. This is how I feel like people act, like why they act out like this. And it's because, like, they're suffering, and so they just kind of want to project it onto you because they think that you're an easy target. And so, like, while you're already down, they're trying to kick you because they think it's fun and they have nothing better going on in their lives, you know? People who are happy typically don't try to put people down in their comments. You know what I mean? In comments, like, if you have a lot going on in your life and you feel good, you want to bring other people up. But, like, since you're not making the effort to try to be a better person and do things on your own, they try to bring you down. And that's on them, ultimately. And it just makes you look really pathetic. Yeah, anyway. Anywho. I imagine how painful. Yeah, and it's just us two, so. Another 50? Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for another 500 gifted subs. Wow, that must have been a crazy win, man. For it to be 10%? Wow. Project insecurities onto other people. Exactly. That's how I feel. I hope I get one. Aw, Jennifer, I hope you get one too. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe this. Thank you so much. Love from Croatia. Thank you. But your life goes on with happiness and memories with him. Exactly. My entire being is made up of, like, who he is. And yeah, I just I feel honored that he's my brother. And yeah, all of this is just to, I just want to make him proud. So that is yeah. I lost my sister about 4 years ago. It was difficult not hearing her voice. Yeah, that's hard. Not hearing his voice. Yeah. Here I am trying to talk about solo leveling and now I'm crying. Yeah, I'm sorry about your loss. I'm sincerely sorry about your loss. But you have very bad eyesight. I don't. These are blue light glasses, but I do need actual glasses. I get really bad migraines. Yeah, I just yeah. Can I hug you for a sec? Sorry for your loss. Thank you. Thank you, Ein Aslander. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can digitally hug. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for being here, even just being here and hanging out for a little bit. Means so much, and donation of your time is also so appreciated. So even being here is like a donation as well, but not to downplay, the other donations. Please know that. But yeah, thank you for all of this. Ice cream, I thought you were gonna be good. Solo leveling. Okay, so solo leveling was such a good show. Handful. Tell me more about how you feel about it, because yet again, I'm trying to get an opposing opinion because I don't love it. You know what I mean? It's personally not super for me. And I just want to know why people enjoy it, because it just seems so empty to me as a show. It just lacks depth. And for the amount of praise that it got, I want to know why those who sincerely enjoyed it, why you sincerely enjoyed it. So I'd love to hear your opinion. Sorry, but aw, thank you. You guys are gonna keep making me cry. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. JD Lee wakes up with a membership. I hope so too. They're a freaking sweetie. Thank you guys. Okay, solo leveling is good when you factor in what's going on, what's going to come. Maybe some of the people that like it know what comes with the Monarch arc. Okay. I guess so. Maybe they know what's going to happen. I will dinner with you. Bring the desserts. Ugh. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Who is this? Ray Gandaria. Thank you so much. That's $100. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to gloss over that. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind and selfless, and I just need you to know I don't take this lightly. I'm happy with just a donation of your time to be here and a subscribe, which is free, but $100 and what was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 500 gifted subs. That's insanely generous. So thank you. Thank you so much. Sounds like you, okay. A gas mask? Why? I will say I think this gentleman likes solo leveling and Demon Slayer because these shows are much faster paced and the kids today have shorter attention spans. Okay, I can understand that. I can see that, Tyler. Have you seen season 2? You read any of the story, so I cannot spoil it. Okay, so I saw season 2. I didn't love season 2 either. You're new here? I'm talking about Solo Leveling, but people are donating to me and it's making me cry. So, me getting so unlucky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Licked Law. I'm sorry. I hope I pronounced that right. If you want something better to watch, check out Hunter x Hunter. I heard Hunter x Hunter's really good. And thank you for the jewels. Thank you. Mario. Damn, who gifted so many memberships? That's crazy. I know. Someone named I'm sorry. Ein Auslander. Ein Auslander. Thank you. Wow. Thanks, Jack. Thank you so much. It is crazy. It is pretty crazy. You're back? Well, welcome back. Solo Leveling is better. So tell me why. I want to know why. I hope Solo Leveling really makes its own show in season 3. Solo Leveling has copied Hunter x Hunter in the plot. Has it really? That's interesting. It's the best, in my opinion, power system in all of anime. Can you elaborate more on that? Why is that? Because in my opinion, I just feel like it's very empty. I was looking forward to more depth about the characters, about just like more story building. And I feel like it lacked that, in my opinion, and I'm curious to know why you felt that way. Gotta go. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tyler. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have an addiction with Solo Leveling that we will all watch it together at one of our friends' houses when a new episode comes out. That's cute. That's very nice. Do I watch JJK? I do. I do watch JJK. Really seeing your face better than the feeling of waking up early. Then it's Sunday realizing and being able to go back to sleep. So yes, it's safe to say I find you attractive. Well, thank you, Ina Aslander. Thank you so much. That's very kind. What did I think of James Gunn's Superman? I need to see it. I honestly haven't seen it. And that being said, I did not get these glasses intentionally because of Clark Kent. So, but also thank you for finding me attractive. I appreciate it. I like the slow burn from a weakling to an unstoppable force. I want to know why they gave him the power. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, why was he the chosen one? And also, how did all of this start? Like, why? Like, I wish that they would give, like, more hints and stuff as to how this all started and why it all started. I already read Solo Leveling, so there's no need for me to watch the anime. Okay, heard. I get that. But what did you think of the manhwa? Because I feel like the manhwa, I didn't really love the manhwa personally. She ignores everyone except people who send money. It's just because the chat moves very quickly and like it's so big and in a different color. So sometimes I can't see it, okay? And sometimes I'm scrolling and trying to read one thing and I'm trying my best. One Piece is the best. They level the total viewers of Solo Leveling with just one Zoro scene, and he isn't even the main character. Exactly, I agree. And I think Zoro has more depth as a character as well. Like, Zoro is such a cool character in that, you remember, welcome. What was I saying? Zoro has more depth of character, I think, than Genu. But AOT is lit too, though. AOT is the most lit. Like, all of these characters have so much depth to them, and I don't know. I feel like it's interesting. I need you to like a heartbeat needs a beat. I'm in my bath with tubs with bubbles with 2 white candles chilling. Hell yeah. Enjoy that tub time. Whoever looks upon a woman to lust for has already committed adultery in their heart. Jesus Christ. It's just, Clark Kent, can you relax? It's just something that goes along with it. It's just what it is, okay? I hate everyone in AOT. That's crazy. That's a crazy take. Thank you. It's just a comfortable outfit, truly. It's just because it's comfortable, it's hot out. What are we discussing today? We're talking about solo leveling. Because I'm making a video about it and I want some opposing opinions. So got back in the house with her axe. Dude, that's crazy. Is real for that, she knows. Okay. I mean, it's just part of life, and I feel like I'm tired of us like trying to ignore that, like, this is a part of life, but we need to be respectful about it. We need people to be safe. You know? I feel like that's the most important part, is that it's like we need to be safe, you know, and people need to be respectful, obviously. Clean your room. Dude, I'm in the process of it, all right? First thing, okay. I'm guessing there's no reason they chose him. They just needed to pawn to grow strong enough before they chose him to take power. I guess so. I feel like what someone said earlier with the gods choosing him because he like was sacrificial in a way. He was like the sacrificial lamb in a way. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's a consistent thing with these kinds of epics, because there is a sacrificial lamb pretty typically. And I guess that's like the same thing. I guess like the epics are like emulated, not to be corny, but kind of sacrificial lamb, exactly, equating to Jesus. So I guess that's just kind of an epic that continues to be consistent, you know, in terms of writing stories and whatnot. So you are very pretty and you look in shape, with all due respect. Thank you so much. I do work out a lot, so thank you. Why do I feel like I'm not the one when somebody randomly donates my 10 years income? I don't know. I mean, 10 years income. I can't believe that. How much? I mean, I don't mean to be, I don't really care. I don't know. It's not that I don't care. I just like, it's a lot of money, I think. So thank you. The force is strong with this one. Yeah, heard. You are pretty, but you are kind as well. Thank you so much. I want that to be something that I am. No one likes you. Okay. Even if that's true, I'm gonna do my best, you know? I'm gonna try my best. I don't care about this stream either. That's okay. You don't have to. I'm talking about solo leveling. If that's not your interest, then you don't have to. It's okay. I like her. Thank you, Armand. Appreciate it. Wait a sec. I was gifted. I was gone. How nice. I know. How sweet, right? Okay, so why do you think people can just sit there and make a channel? You have something important enough to say, people listen. Why do people think you can just sit there and make a channel and you have something important enough, people listen? Exactly, I agree. But I do have something to say. I feel like I have, you know, an interesting take on shows and stuff, which is what my channel is about. I feel very passionate about it, about movies and whatnot, and this like way of storytelling and art. So I stand by it. Why do I have so many cords on my bed? Because I'm organizing all of this. I work in media, and I just have a lot of cords. I'm into technology, and a lot of it is for my headset, because it's kind of a pain to use like the Valve Index. It's kind of a pain, you know, but being loved is the minimum. Make sure you are being respected, prioritized, supported, desired, and understood. I agree, Saphir. I just wanted to be loved, but mid-girl is power tripping. Huh? You're smart and guys, thank you. You guys are very sweet. The stream has increased my desire to see what happens next. Okay, cool. All right. We're following the curiosity. I appreciate that. I never got to finish the story I was telling the other night. Okay. Your necklaces are pretty. Thank you. They're really tangled right now. If I met you at Walmart, I'm hollering. Okay. So, let's see what other music we can listen to. Sorry, just give me a quick second. Songs to occupy an empty noggin. Felt. That one's for me. Okay, so yeah, 12 hours of royalty free. Let's do that one. I just need something different. Hopefully this will be good. We'll never know, but let's see. Okay, so can you no, I'm not going to turn around. What kind of OF work are you doing? I'm not doing OF. I don't do OnlyFans. Whoever gifted the sub, thank you. Yes, someone came in and gifted, I think 500 subscribers. That's crazy. So thank you. This is the time to tell the truth. I can't stop loving you. It will take me a while. That's okay. Stick around for season 3. I mean, I'm still gonna keep watching it. I want to enjoy things. That's something about me. I really do love enjoying things. I love to have to be fully immersed. Thank you so much for the 50 something. I don't know what that is, but thank you. I don't know what currency this is, but thank you so much. DS11. Thank you very, very much. 500 subs, dude, that's smegtastic. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Oh, okay. Never mind. So thank you. Thank you so much. You look like being married to you would be great and fun. I think it would be, but I am not married. So anywho, my top 3 anime, right now it's Attack on Titan is my favorite, but I haven't watched enough to really know which one's my favorite. I am enjoying watching One Piece though. I'm really liking it. How are we doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Would be demented. Marrying you would be demented. You look like being married to you would be depressing. Oh. Anyway, can we keep talking about solo leveling, please? Can we get back on topic, everyone? How far along are you in One Piece? I am only on episode 58 right now, and I skipped to episode 55. I skipped from episode 6 to episode 55. So I skipped around 49 episodes. So please don't be mad at me. I'm trying to get myself more interested in it, and I feel like it just got really boring after a certain point. So please have patience with me while I'm watching this. I'm trying to get myself interested in it. I'm trying to trick myself into being interested in it, you know? A content creator was out camping in the forest while trying to figure out what topics she could discuss in her upcoming show. Okay, cool. Thank you guys, thank you. I'm never gonna have an OnlyFans. I'm so sorry. Guys, send, you don't have to send any more money. That's okay. Thank you so much for all of the support. Even being here is support enough. Like, I need you to know that. I need you to know that just being here is so much support. So thank you. The last episode of Attack on Titan made no sense because it's the only episode I watched. Well, yeah, that's gonna happen, you know? How am I doing today? I'm well. How are you? Watch One Piece. I'm working on it. So, what's a good anime to watch for someone who's trying to get into anime? Watch Mob Psycho. That's another one that I really want to get. I want to make a video on because I love that one. That one is such a perfect, yeah, yet another epic that I was talking about. I'm gonna turn the fan on. Yet another epic that I was talking about where someone is chosen and then they go through a lot of strife. They go through a lot of strife and then they become better for that strife and they work with the pain. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially season 1. Season 1 is so good. Fire Force is a great starter anime. Okay, heard. Mob Psycho 100 is an incredible show. I love that show. You like my skin tone? Thanks, I guess. I don't know. Death Note is a good one. I would say that that's also another good starting one as well. It is very interesting. Steins Gate is also great. I've heard that that's also good. Sorceress Art Online. It's not Sword Art Online? Is that different than Sword Art Online? Thank you so much for all the compliments. So does anyone else have anything else to say about Solo Leveling? What else can we say? I'm peeling my nail right now. Gotta throw that out. Put that there for now. You haven't gave my anime a chance. What's your anime? Do you have one? Solo Leveling mid. I agree. But I want to hear from people who really like it. I feel like I still haven't heard why they like it, except for that it's written well. And I feel like I want to have like a productive conversation about it, and I feel like I'm not getting that. I keep getting people who are like condescending towards me about it, and I'm like, that's not productive and it's not helpful towards anything. So I would really like to know what people view it as. Like, I'm curious. You like my hair? Thank you so much. Juju is way better, like JJK. Vampire D, I kind of feel like you don't want to try it. Okay. Pick the thing you dropped. I didn't drop anything. I know what you're doing. Solo Leveling has perfect power scaling and some fantastic storytelling. What is the fantastic storytelling? So this is, and this is in a sincere discussion, like sincere. So I'm just curious to know what, where is the storytelling like very compelling for you? I just think all the others is, which mean being aesthetic, etc. What? I don't know why Solo Leveling is just addictive. Okay, all right. I can understand just enjoying something for the sake of enjoying it. It follows the classic Zero to Hero. It's an isekai after all. So you say Zero to Hero, right? But then isn't there usually a lot more strife that someone goes through when you're watching some kind of epic like this, and how they go through a lot of pain and difficulties and issues in order to become a better person and more well-rounded person? And this is someone who like usually comes from nothing, which I guess you can argue Genu did come from nothing, and then eventually became this like very powerful character. I mean, did he not almost die quite literally? Yes, I agree. Don't get me wrong. But then after that, like, I feel like that shouldn't be the only driving force of someone's, like, it doesn't feel like enough. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there have been a lot of characters that have almost died in the beginning that still continue to see strife really often. Like Harry Potter, just as an example, he dies also. We weren't there for the struggle, it's essentially what you're saying. We weren't there for the struggle is essentially what you're saying. So, yeah, I guess so. I guess people aren't there for the struggle. Is that what you mean? I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to comprehend. She's better in jail also. I don't care. I'm not being fake. I'm pity with a really hatred upon them. It doesn't fair for them. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm glad I got a TV restroom because it's a bubble bath. Be careful though. You don't want that to fall or anything. Anime can be so formulaic that vibes. That's how I feel about Solo Leveling. I feel like it's pretty formulaic, but I could be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I feel like it's extremely formulaic. Harry Potter dies? Well, thanks for that spoiler. He dies right at the beginning. Isekai is a trope that have a character die and resurrected or empowered with powers that scale exponentially. The problem is that we don't really see them as zeros. Is your problem, maybe? No, I don't think that that's it. I just feel like usually there's a lot more character building, more development in the stories that I prefer. I really love Attack on Titan for context. I just feel like there's a lot more character development in Attack on Titan in a lot of the characters. And they go into detail about, their background and why it just feels like there's a lot more like reason to care about these characters. Because I'm emotionally tied by seeing their background, Magic happens when you don't give up. Okay, that's true. Attack on Titan is great. Poor Sasha. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Do you like something like One Punch Man? I do like One Punch Man, but that one is like a self-aware anime. I feel like Solo Leveling doesn't have that self-awareness. It takes itself very seriously. One Punch Man is supposed to be like a comedy mixed with, an action. But why, but yeah, so I just feel like with Harry Potter, he dies at the beginning, pretty much, and then like absorbs the power of Voldemort. I'm just using this as an example because yes, he did die at the beginning, but Harry Potter continued to see strife the entire time, like same thing with all of these superheroes that we see. We continue to see superheroes continue to go through strife. Like there's that saying that's like you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And that's yet again a hero's journey. And I feel like there isn't enough of that, like, hero's journey in Solo Leveling. Do you know what I'm saying? IDK, if that's relevant. It is, but, I just was trying not to not to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but Studio Ghibli is the best anime you've ever seen if you haven't checked it out. I actually already have. I love it. I think it's incredible. Do you want kids with blue eyes? Call me. Oh my god, I don't care. Guess what? Nobody gives a shit. Today is also my mother and grandmother's birthday, but you don't see me spamming in chat. And Harry Potter dies. Thanks for that. My mother is a Harry Potter nut. That's funny. If you're memeing right now, that's hilarious. His struggle has been his whole life up until his awakening from his mother being sick, raising his sister by himself, and nearly die every day. So here's the thing. I feel like we didn't see any of that. So just because I'm told that that's what he's going through, I'm supposed to immediately be emotionally tied. I didn't see any of this strife. I didn't see any of these things that he went through in order for him to earn that merit of being a hero's story. Do you know what I'm saying? Because from this perspective, it just feels like he's just being spoon-fed, Will you stop with the hair? I will not! Because I'm thinking and I'm fidgeting. Yeah, so do you not enjoy stories where they leave a lot of open threads that get solved in future seasons? I have no problem with that, but I feel like this doesn't give enough. Like, in every show that I have enjoyed, they give you subtle clues throughout that, like, pique your curiosity. Like, with Attack on Titan, like, they give you clues and things that, like, foreshadowing for the future of the show. And I feel like I'm not getting any foreshadowing. I'm not getting enough depth of the characters. I'm not getting enough any of that, What about the sacrifice in the dungeon, which was the climax of that part of his story why he earned the power. So yes, I understand that, but I feel like that being the only strife that I get to see as a viewer doesn't feel like enough of a hero story. Like I said, that there are a lot of hero stories where they die at the beginning and then they continue to see strife very often, you know? They continue to see it throughout their entire journey. Ooh, God, you're so sad. So sad, so sad. I hope you learn and be a better person. Why can't I move this? Chat is frozen on my computer. Why? Why is this happening? Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chat open. I don't know why this is doing this right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, sorry. Let's get back to it. Okay, so the main character's arc, plot, and Solo Leveling feels unearned, improperly set up. Again, I don't watch. That's my feeling. That's my entire feeling about Solo Leveling. Show versus tell. A story should show us why we need to be invested in a character. Don't just tell us your character is cool and expect everyone to like them. That was my entire point in the first video that I made about Solo Leveling, was that it just told us everything instead of it being an earned thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being earned and being shown, like, why I should care about these characters, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's how I feel. And I ask this just purely for the purpose of just conversation, you know? I just sincerely want to know, you know? Cowboy Bebop, that's the one that I need to watch. Gotta add that to my list. Do you? I mean, it's not one of my favorites. I don't really like it. But I wanted to get opposing opinions before I make this video, because I know, like, just to have a well-rounded video, it's important to have opposing opinions. So, broken ankle and 2 million views, but now perched under a lone pine canopy in the middle of a black hollow forest. She was stuck, her camera was off, her mic packed away, for once, no filters. That's funny. Why does she keep popping up? I don't know. I'm insufferable? I don't really know. 600, you go, girl. Thank you. 600 what? You have a beautiful hair. Thank you. It's been a long journey with my hair, I'll be honest. Biggest Benson Boone fan? Absolutely, I love him. Yeah, Solo Leveling is boring. We don't care about them. The leveling up is fun. The character is boring with bad character arcs. I agree. I agree. Thank you, Kat. You should read the Hunger Games book. I feel like I read some of it when I was like a long time ago. Thank you so much. Hi, Ireland. No chat trending tag. She stared into the fire, clutching chipped enamel mug filled with instant soup. Cup of soup in the wild. She mumbled, rolling the name around in her mouth. That's funny. Because Solo Leveling is copy paste H&H. Is it really? Does Hunter x Hunter like do a better job of what Solo Leveling can't do? Because I know people really love Hunter x Hunter. Solo Leveling MC did earn his powers in the dungeon, rated as his weakest for 6 years, and his sacrifice in front of the Shadow Monarch's grunt is what got him chosen as the Shadow Monarch's proxy. I think that that's cool, but I feel like they needed to elaborate on that and make that a more prominent part of the show. I feel like the show's main focus is on him leveling up and becoming a more powerful character that just breezes through all of these challenges without much of any kind of consequence. And I feel like that's boring. Personally. It's a very good story, but definitely write their characters better. Yeah. That's cool, but needs some changes. I'm not ignoring any. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Frankly, can I be honest? It's annoying when people say that I'm ignoring them when I'm talking. I'm in the middle of talking. I can't read everything while I'm talking. Sorry. Wow, 13,000, almost 500 subs. That's crazy. It's 600 people? What's 600 people? Like, gag me with a spoon. Thank you so much, Pizza Hut. You're so right. You're never gonna have a BF. So be it. Can you please? No. I actually might sit down because I'm very sore. I had a pretty rough workout. I don't think the story, also Horrible Winter, I appreciate your contribution very much. I don't think the story like this one is aiming to prioritize the lore or the characters of the early arcs. I think the most important part is making him a god, then expanding the characters. Yeah, but don't you think that that's a little bit of, please know, I appreciate this. I really sincerely appreciate this, what you're saying. I appreciate this discussion very much. Yeah, someone donated $100 and then someone else donated 500 subscribers. So that's insane. Thank you so much, everyone, for contributing and being here and donating. It's all so meaningful to me. But don't you think that that's a little bit flawed storytelling in a way? Hunter x Hunter is better, but they are nothing alike, different powers, and all the stories have different meaning in their core. It's like saying Harry Potter and Star Wars have the same story. I mean, it is like a similar, it's a similar trope. It's not the same story, of course, but it is a similar trope for sure. This unassuming character, you know, that ends up being a chosen one, that ends up being, the son of a lord in a way, you know? Fullmetal Alchemist is good, but I have to finish it. Yeah, I need to watch that one too. Using the same ingredients, just cooking in a different way. Exactly. But Harry Potter and Star Wars are the same story though. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Wait till bro hears about Jesus. Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. If it ends up as found footage, tell my subscribers I went out to unplug. Nah, I'm not going out. And also Lord of the Rings, I think, goes by the same exact trope as well. Neo and the Matrix. What? $1,000? Wow. That's so kind and incredible. Wow. That helps me so much. I don't think you understand how much that helps me. Recently found your channel and I've been going through your older videos. I love your AOT videos. Are you caught up or are you still reading / watching? I watched all of it. I love it. I need to finish watching it. I mean, not finish watching it. I need to make a video about it because it's, yeah. And closer this time, she swung at the camera toward the trees. Her fire dimmed suddenly, spurting like a dying streamer. Panic bloomed. No, I'm not dying. Sorry. I think Lord of the Rings is different. In fact, it's so anti-conflict. Is it really? So no chosen one. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings since I was like very young. So to be totally fair, the Manhwa was made by an insanely small Korean art studio. They don't have a lot of funding or for a coherent story, but they did insanely well because of the action and power of power scaling. Okay, that's valid. I see that. I see that, but I also see that like both things can be true at once. That they're like, while it is an incredible feat of this studio to be as well known as they are now, I also think that there's also room for criticism. You know, both can be true. I'm not going to lie, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Everything about Rings of Power, which I still watch because I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. That's okay, hell yeah. I remember watching it with my brother when I was really young, and I just don't remember it. I haven't rewatched it, but that would be something I would love to like do a video on. I don't want any trouble. You'll start gaming? It's something I'm thinking about. I do want to. All right, I'm gonna take a seat because I'm sore. There was one time I lowered this desk or raised it, and then I raised the desk, and then my my whole stream turned off. So that was fun. So I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm interested. It's okay if you think improperly about a cousin. Wait, what? Sitting on the job. Yeah, I'm sore from working out. It's definitely something catered to men. We sometimes can ignore poor story building or character building of the power fantasy is done well enough. Okay, that's valid. That's entirely valid. I get that. I feel like this show is like the equivalent of like Top Gun Maverick kind of vibe type beat, you know? I feel like it's a similar situation, you know, where it's just kind of like, this is just guy dude story building, you know, and I can respect that opinion. I just my only qualm is when people like talk down to me about the writing and stuff, but like it just being like story, like a show just like being OP, I can respect that. I really could. I can respect that opinion for sure. Are you looking for love? No, I'm not looking for love. I'm just talking. I'm like, if you are really curious about like what I'm trying to do with my channel, I consider this a modern version of like a column. Do you guys know like a column? I have a master's degree in journalism, and so and an undergrad in film and television production. So I care a lot about movies and films. It's something that I've always cared about. So I just what was I saying? So yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that it's like it's weird that I'm doing it here, but I just feel like this is a modern version of a column, like what used to be a column. It's like opinion pieces. I consider my videos opinion pieces. Even though I make jokes and stuff and I meme on it a lot, what was I saying? I consider this a modern version of an opinion piece, personally. So what about those OF movies and films? You're so funny. You're so funny. My favorite scene in a movie. I have many favorite scenes in a movie. What happened to Solo Leveling? We're still talking about it. You sound way more mature in here in real time compared to your older videos. Okay. I I mean, I'm all the same person. I can also be intense about other things, and I think it's fun. So, it's all the same to me. Why wouldn't you name just one then? Name one what? And also, I don't care. I don't, like, all of that are different versions of myself. Like, it's all still me. It's just different aspects of myself. Like, me being intense and, like, you know, caring very intensely about, like, very passionately about these, like, these opinions of mine. It's all sincere. It's all still part of, like, how I feel, you know? If you care, then get up. Okay. Nothing wrong with having multiple personalities. It's not that it's multiple personalities. It just depends on like how I'm feeling. It's just like sometimes I feel very passionate. Sometimes I don't. And also, if I'm trying to get opinions of other people, I can't just like crash out and start becoming like extremely passionate when I'm trying to get opinions of other people. It's like it's not going to make someone want to give their opinion if I'm like condescending towards someone or making them feel bad about the opinion that they have or like doing a bit, you know? It's kind of like, it's a bit. When I'm doing that, it's a bit. It's all a joke. It's part of the bit. So like when I feel very passionate about something, it's still true, but it's also part of the bit, you know? What I think of the film The Pianist, I actually haven't seen that one. Well, it's also called code switching. I don't know if you've heard of that, but yeah, it's another version of code switching. It's funny bit. The best reasons to like anime is the potential and not the existing content. Really? I feel like I should know if something's good while I'm watching it. Aw, I'm sorry about your brother too. Do you do anything if you don't stream? Yes. I'm saying what I'm saying is, you know, it's all for your careers and your girls and all, but guys want on this channel right here, they want what? I want you to simply just name one of your favorite scenes from a movie. I want you to simply just name one of your stories from a movie. It's not hard. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. It's not hard, dude. Relax. Like, I read the chat as it goes by, and sometimes I forget what I'm saying. A nice nudge is all it takes. When the stream goes down, she just exit into a blank void waiting for the next stream to start. Exactly. Remember me? I remember every single person that joins. Ever. The incels have arrived. So, what was I saying? What was I going to say? My favorite show. No, my favorite scene from a movie. Let me think about that. First of all, what are my favorite movies? Some of my favorite movies are, I love the movie Clue a lot. I love that movie so much. There is a scene where the butler, who is played by, oh my god, he's a famous actor. This always happens to me. When I'm on the spot, I can't remember, like, on stream. But then when I'm off stream, I remember everyone's name. Tim Curry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Exactly. There's a scene at the end where Tim Curry sums up everything that happened and all of the, like, murders that happen. And the way that he does it, because it's a murder mystery, and the way that he does it is in such a fun, creepy way. And I feel like it's just so perfectly done. And I can't breathe anymore. Thank you so much, Keegan. You're really putting me on the spot here. So that it's such a fun movie. I used to watch it over and over again growing up. And it's just so funny. But the scene at the end when he is he's summarizing everything that happened, and in the chronological order of all of the murders happening, the way that he does it is so fun. It's so silly and goofy and perfectly encapsulates like exactly what the movie is about, you know? I feel like yeah, I feel like I need to think more about it, but I just think it's so fun. My next goal is to get a pinned chat comment. That could happen. I feel like you could definitely do it, Peace Killer, for sure. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I've heard that one's really good. Do you like Hamilton? My friends really love Hamilton, and I just am not really much into musicals. And the people that love musicals have really turned me off from Hamilton because they're a little annoying about it, I'm not gonna lie. So it's made me not really want to watch it ever. I've seen parts of it, and I'm impressed by it, but I find like the way that people act in musicals really annoying. And like, I don't like when people overact, and that's all of musicals. So I can understand it as an art form, and I can respect it as an art form, but I find it annoying when people overact, and that's literally all musicals. I don't like it when people don't act the way that humans would act in a situation. That drives me crazy. Ever watch Trailer Park Boys? I've seen parts of it. I think it's really funny. The fans of Hamilton are especially annoying. I know. I have a bunch of guy friends, and they're so annoying about it. Thank you, Cup of Soup. Beautiful voice, music sounds. Thank you. Bill Burr was in a musical? No way. Yeah, I need to think more about how I feel about that scene in Clue, because I feel like I'm not really articulating myself well enough. All expenses paid. Need someone gorgeous to accompany me. It feels weird going alone. Good luck with that. I feel like you would enjoy a collab stream. It's easier to feed off of people who can stay on topic. Chat is too chaotic. I mean, I feel like I did a better job this time around. I'm trying. Bro, not liking Hamilton, but liking Trailer Park Boys. You're my kind of person. I mean, nothing against theater kids, truly. Like, sincerely, nothing against them. This is an art form. I respect all forms of art, but it's just not for me, personally. It just kind of drives me a little crazy, but I respect it. I had some friends that, like, are on Broadway, and it's incredible. Like, it's incredible what they do and what they're capable of and how professional they are, etc. It's incredible. But, however, it's just not for me. Please tell me there's an OF. No, there isn't. I like comedy improv. I do too. I love comedy improv. Okay, Jay. Yeah, period. Only movie you can cry and jacket at the same time. That's funny. Chat can be really funny. Chat can be really funny. And I love sometimes, now don't go crazy, I love sometimes when, like, I get funny insults, like funny ones, you know? Like someone calling me dog water, like hot dog water. That's funny. Hot dog water, sorry. We have an AI bot weed out the stickers. Exactly. Abby from The Last of Us. I don't know who that is. But anywho, how long have I been going for? Like 2 hours? Almost 2 hours? An hour 40? Thank you for the jewels. Wow, I can't believe this stream. I can't believe this. Thank you all so much. We were talking about solo leveling for a while. Yeah, we were talking about solo leveling, and I feel like I got enough out of that discussion for to contribute to my video. But now we can just chat. And if you hear like those noises, like a fart noise, it's because of this chair. So solar leveling is what? Solo leveling is hot diggity dog water. Exactly. Thank you, Soup. Beautiful. Thank you so much. What about the film The Truman Show? That is one of my top 10 favorite movies ever. It's such a great movie, and nothing compares to it. It is its own category. Truly, it's its own category. Yes, sure, it's the chair. Here's the thing: I would tell you if it was a little fart. I would tell you. I need to see Lord of the Rings again. I haven't seen it since I was really young. But hi from Scotland. Hello, Scotland. Pineapple Express. Yeah, I need to watch that one too. Requiem for a Dream scarred me. That one was like really hard to watch. Really, really hard to watch. To be honest, like, I guess I can respect it, but I never want to see that movie again. I hated it. The Truman Show is the ultimate gaslight. Yes, the biggest gaslight ever. Hot dog water. It's just funny. That's all. My nephew said, okay. God, why are you guys obsessed with my armpits? Weird. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry. Anywho. Mexican Superman. Okay, I see that. It's crazy you have to ask. Ask what? The hairline is thinning by the hour. No, I just got a big forehead. And also, yeah, it's just, I got a big forehead. Whatever. Nothing can beat a good time travel movie. I guess, yeah. Are you looking for suitable dates? Not at the moment. Looks like a llama right now. Okay. First time here. How are you and where are you from? I'm good. Just checking on you. I'm okay. I'm all right. Except a plot. Wait, what doesn't have a plot? Would you be interested in making a documentary or an educational movie? Maybe. And a short temper, yeah. Big forehead and short temper go hand in hand, for sure. So, let me guess, you're British? Yes, I'm so British. Yeah, so... By the accent... Okay, so... What can we talk about now? I feel like a... You know... We discussed that enough, to be honest, so... Headbutt me in the ribs. Okay. Clue, The Truman Show are both highly subversive films. Is that why you like them? I'm definitely not Googling the word subversive. Oh my god. What a horrible definition. Oh my god. This is what the dictionary on Google says. Seeking to or intent to subvert an established system or institution. They and their companies were identified as disruptor, troublemaker, Inflammatory insurgent. Yeah, so I guess inflammatory, yeah. I mean, I guess that they are... the loud clackling of... Yeah, I know. I didn't know what it meant. I'll be honest. Sometimes I don't know what words mean. Use Oxford. Okay, I'll use Oxford. Oops. Trying or likely to destroy or damage a government or political system by attacking it secretly or indirectly. I guess it's... Do you think that clue is, like, inflammatory? That's interesting. That's an interesting take. Sounds like a mechanical keyboard. It just looks like this. It sounds nice, I think. So, yeah, can you tell me more about that? Like, why do you think that it's subversive? I need more attention from you. It's not fair to ask for it. I wish you well. Thanks, Paulie D. I've got to go running D&D. Oh my god, have so much fun. I want to do D&D so bad. Enjoy it. Enjoy it so much. I'll live vicariously through you. I am trying to get my friends to play D&D with me, but I don't know. I need someone else to DM, and I'm trying to get my friend to DM, and he's like refusing. Not refusing, he's like open to it, but he's just like taking a long time. And I want him to do it so bad. What's D&D? Dungeons and Dragons. If that's what that person is talking about. I'm running D&D. So are you a DM? Always kicked out because my ideas are too good. So true. Google rewrites history. Exactly. I D&D'd her and then I freaked it. Dude. So fucking good. So yeah. What are our thoughts? Feelings? Nerd, I kid. D&D's actually really cool now. D&D's actually really cool. You also play Pathfinder on Fridays? What's Pathfinder? Stranger Things is basically a documentary of what happened on Long Island at Camp Hero. I don't know about a documentary. It might be like more of an allegory. Get down with the thickness. That's funny. Roma Army woman. Are you talking about that pick-me girl? Absolutely not. I do not. The one that keeps like, yeah, the pick-me girl. Are you talking about her? Because absolutely not. One thing about me is absolutely not. With a bunch of tattoos, right? All over her. Which, nothing wrong with tattoos all over someone. But I don't like her. I'm not Googling what an allegory is. See, sometimes all of us don't know words to things. Okay? You can quote me on that. Sometimes all of us don't know words to things. Tattoos are trashy. I don't think so. Roma is awesome. Is she? Words to things. Exactly. Aren't all OnlyFans girls pick-me girls? Are they? I think that people are just trying to make money. And that's like an easy way to do it. She's not a pick-me girl. What's a pick-me girl? A girl that just like, I don't know, I just feel like she defends, like she'll take these things that are happening, these current events that are happening that relate to like feminism or something, and she'll just be like a contrarian about it and hates like feminism or whatever. But doesn't hate feminism for like the right reasons. She stands up for men, and she is likely the only woman. She's likely the only woman that does. I don't think that that's true. I think that we just also need to factor in women as well and us being equals, you know? And I feel like not enough men view us as equals. I'm sorry, I just started something. I like her for just supporting men's health. Okay, I can understand supporting men's health, of course. But I don't like when she, like, does this thing where she's, like, against feminism, but not for the right reasons. Like, I can see why someone wouldn't like the feminism movement, only because, like, the waves of feminism have not included all women and all women of color, and so it has alienated a lot of women in a lot of ways. So there are a lot of women of color who who might not be part of the feminism movement because they have been left out of it, and that I can understand, and it's a perfectly valid criticism of feminism. You don't like feminism at all. That's crazy. That's so sad for you. Women got feminism, and dating has never been worse, and it's worse for people who can't, like, truly and sincerely man up. Like, what you have to do is you have to be vulnerable, and men don't want to do that. I completely agree with that. I think we're all humans, no matter color, sexual appendages, or anything. People are their own worst enemies. We create problems just to have something to do. I agree, Alan. I, for one, agree. Aliens have the ability to shoot Doritos out their booty. Period. You are getting pinned. Pinning that. Thank you so much for your contribution. I love that. I love it so much. That was really funny. Out they booties. I love the video. Anywho. Congrats. Are you from Cup of Soup? I am from Cup of Soup. That's where I'm from. Neon Genesis Evangelion explores the human condition and psychological struggles. Don't think you could ever handle it, sister. No, that's on my list. I'm definitely going to watch it at some point. Most people don't like feminism because they just pick and choose privileges and none of the responsibilities and consequences. Is this you complaining about having to pay for dinner, but then, like, you being upset for her not treating you like a baby? She's like one of those sponges that grows in water. What? Gay. So true. I just feel like even if you spend money on a date or something and you expecting something, you shouldn't expect it. You shouldn't expect something just because you paid for dinner. That's a you problem. You have money so she can answer your question. This is what I'm talking about. God, I feel like my streams are not hitting the audience that I am looking for because this is so annoying. You have money so she can answer your question. Dude. Story for my video game? You're making a video game? That's cool. Why not pay for your own dinner, cheapskate? Well, I mean, here's the thing. Women want to know that you're able to take care of them in more ways than one, not just financially, but also emotionally, and also knows that you're capable of being loyal and kind during times that where, you know, women aren't, you know, the prettiest that they can possibly be. They're not the skinniest, they're not this and that, because they might be going through something. They want to know that you're going to be there with them through all of these really difficult times. And so if you pay for dinner and expect her to pity laugh at my fart jokes, that's fair. I can understand that. I would pity laugh for dinner. Nothing wrong with going half and half on dinner. You can still be a gentleman. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but it wouldn't make me want to date you again, you know, on a first date. Does anybody hate the new generation kids' words? It's just, I want to be with someone that treats me, that just wants to pamper me. And I feel like that's something that everyone should want and deserves. Like, I feel like everyone deserves that. And I feel like pampering also goes both ways, you know? Like, I need someone to prove to me that they're willing to do that, because otherwise, like, these men really mess with you. So why am I going to invest in you if you're just going to mess with me? You deserve it. Everyone deserves it. How to make money while being in really big trouble. I am single, yes. What if the man needs to be taken care of if he falls into hard times? Women don't have a problem with that. If you are able to fulfill women, your partner in ways that, if you are able to fulfill your partner in other ways and you're going through hard times, you go through those hard times together. It's not just one-sided. You go through those together. Sometimes one compensates for the other. Sometimes the other compensates for the other. And that's like part of a partnership. Like, you expect to have hard times together. And that's the beauty of it, that like even during the hard times you have each other. Even when it's difficult, you have each other, you know? Just note, while you do what you want, you don't want someone that does it only for ulterior motives. Well, exactly, yeah. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are like, dudes expect. It's like, I'm paying for dinner, so you better put out. And it's like, then don't date. Then sincerely don't date. Like, if that's what you expect, then don't date. I do not have a child. Let's get that clear. Consequences and responsibility, yet when to pay for a date. A man should treat a woman traditionally. The problem is that there's no traditional women. There are traditional women. There are plenty of traditional women. But at the same time, I feel like there's a give and take to everything. Like, I feel like it's showing appreciation, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with showing appreciation even if you get nothing in return. I feel like wanting something in return is a very juvenile way of thinking. And it shows that you're just someone that I don't want to continue to pursue. But you're getting something. Yeah, I mean, you're also going on a date with a girl that you're interested in. Wanting free dinners is pretty juvenile too. I don't think that that's okay. I don't think that just dating someone for a free dinner is okay either. Why does a man have to pay? Because you don't give birth. You don't give birth. You don't have a period. You don't give birth. We have to deal with this all the time. No kids, just childbearing hips. I don't know what to tell you. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm very curvy. Yes, I have hips. Cry about it. Because women can't handle a check. Ugh. And then you wonder why you're single. Women sell you hope, at least in the opportunity. Ugh. It's pretty obvious you're trolling. You get free dinners when you're pregnant, not before. What? What? You, as a male, as someone who is wanting to treat a woman who could potentially be... I thought chat was about solo leveling. It was about solo leveling. We could easily go back to that. Actually, I need to go. I need to go. I have therapy. So... I like the morning people. I know, but we're not doing the mornings anymore. No one came to the morning meetings, so... morning meetings. I mean the morning streams. They're trolling you. They might be, yeah. I do have to go. Consider subscribing. I have therapy. Therapy? Shocker. Yeah. So what? I'm trying to better myself? Sue me. My dad, I have a great relationship with my dad. I'll leave you with this. I have a really great relationship with my dad. My dad thrives on providing. He thrives on, my dad recently bought tampons for me at the store because I was having horrible cramps and I couldn't go out and get them. We kind of both teared up because I'm just so thankful to have my dad who does that kind of thing. I think a lot of you in chat would not be able to do that. And how old were you when you realized you were beautiful? I don't know. That's an ongoing on and off thing. I get people in chat saying that, and sometimes I really do feel that way. Sometimes I don't. But thank you. Thank you for saying that. So, what was I saying? My dad thrives on providing. Like that's how he shows love for us, and he never wants anything in return. I feel like that's a real man. That's really someone who wants to provide and yeah, I want someone who's like that. I want someone who doesn't want anything in return and thrives off of being someone that can provide. That's a real father. I know. He's incredible. My dad is a great man. Yeah, my dad's wonderful. So, and my parents are still together. I don't have issues with I love my dad. He wants love and appreciation in return. He doesn't even require that. He just wants to give. That's just who he is. And that's what I want. I want someone who wants to continue to give. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't think that there aren't enough people who don't expect anything in return. And it's just, that's not the point of why you do something. It's not you don't do things to expect something in return. Something in return is an addition, you know? Are you independent? I am independent. Did I say he doesn't want love? No, I didn't say that he doesn't want love. We still love him. We still care for him. I said he doesn't want anything in return. He doesn't expect something in return just because he gave something. What? I'm saying something of oh my God, you guys are being so obtuse right now. I'm saying he doesn't expect anything in return in terms of you know, doing something of equal, cost or something to do for him. He doesn't expect that. He just he does ask for things when he needs it, but it's not tit for tat kind of thing. That's what I mean. You guys are being obtuse. Even though he doesn't expect it, if he doesn't receive it, he probably won't stick around, so be nice. Wow, you guys are so obtuse. So be nice. Is that a... Oh, I'm getting so mad. He probably wouldn't stick around, so be nice. Wow, you guys really expect so much in return. And you wonder why you're single. No wonder you're thirsting in some stranger's chat right now. Can we talk about anime? We sure can. A man's highest honor is the sacrifice of providing, and that makes him the happiest. I agree. That's a real man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all in chat? I was clowning on y'all dudes are weird, yeah. Obtuse Shawshank Redemption. Ha. I don't know the. I actually haven't seen that movie. I need to. Expect it to be treated well. It's just you don't do something to expect something in return. I don't know why that concept's so foreign to you. The world's just be weird and you'll look out. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for the $2, Peace Killer. And the $1 earlier. Yeah, I do need to see that movie. I really do. I'm eating jelly beans. You like me talking about independent? I like that. Thank you. As long as you provide at home and the kids and the dishwashing and the clothes, the man will provide. See, that's silly. That's a silly way of thinking. It should be a cohesive thing. Maybe she also has a job. Maybe you both have a job. Maybe you both share the responsibility for things. Maybe you both can do it together. Maybe it's kind of a beautiful thing that you do together. Maybe you being together makes those chores even more fun and enjoyable. Maybe that's why you do them, because you want to have this relationship flourish instead of you do this and I do this and that's that. Why can't it be together? Why can't it be united? That's what a relationship should be. It should be cohesive. I am going to therapy. Yeah, maybe relationships aren't binary. Exactly. Thank you. I was asking what kind of skincare products do you before the chat got weird because your skin is glowing. Thank you so much, War is Peace. I don't know if I agree with War is Peace, but I use the Ordinary products. Now, we might not have the same skin, like skin texture and everything, but I do suggest using the Ordinary, and then like you can go based off of your skin type, and then they will give you a plan based on what your skin type is, and it'll say this is for dry skin, this is for oily skin, this is for blah blah blah. So highly suggest. I love it personally. But okay, I gotta go. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the incredible donos this time. I am absolutely baffled by all of that. Absolutely incredible. I can't get over it. Thank you so much for everything. That's going to help me immensely. You don't understand how much that's going to help me. So thank you all so much. Yeah, I love you all. Thank you all for being here and for being so supportive and kind. Oh, it parodies the work of Agatha Christie and her whodunit. If I'm mistaken, I fell behind in stream, but I refer. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I'm screenshotting that. Why can't I screenshot? There we go. I like that. Thank you, Slywood. I'm going to screenshot that because that is extremely helpful. But yeah, thank you so much. Love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.